everybody. It's me, it's Grateful Mike, and I'm live right now on YouTube. And in almost exactly an hour from now, I will be live in my club, my VIP club. And one of the songs we're going to be talking about today, because it's a great theory lesson, is Deal. All right, so if you're interested in learning a little bit more about Deal, here's the deal. You're in the key of A. Okay, so when I've talked a lot about being in the key of A here on YouTube, especially recently, and there's a cool little riff that goes around A, and then there's all these chords in the song, basically one big part, and then a chorus part that's much smaller. And everything has to do with the key of A. Now, I've had a lot of messages, by the way, I just want to say this real quick, people reaching out to me about joining my free club. Like, what is this, you have a free club? It's really simple. I have the link in the description. And if it's not a link, just, copy paste it. It's so easy. Sometimes it doesn't show up as a link on YouTube right away. Kind of weird. Or just go to school.com, SKOOL.com, and look me up. Put in Grateful Dead in the search, Grateful Mike. You'll find me right away. I have a free guitar club. It's so cool. So many people are joining, and I just love helping everyone that I can. So here's Deal. And it's theory time. I'm talking a little theory. So if you're a beginner, you're on kind of like the lower part of that ladder, it's okay to look up a little bit and see what's going on, because maybe it's something you want to study. So here we go. Instead of me spending 10 minutes showing you the exact riff that you do in the beginning, I always start with chords, okay? And the little riff thing, I'll be going over that in the VIP club tonight. You can still join if you like. Just go to that link, and you'll see it. You'll see all the options. One of them is VIP. But anyway, when you're hanging out with me and you're learning songs, you're learning how to be a better guitar player, it's all about the chords. You have to learn that first. It's not about strum pattern. It's not about reading tabs on licks and all that. It's about learning, take a step back approach and go, how can I just play this chord in this song, in a simple way? Well, there's a couple of chords in here that, you may not be used to. So let's talk about those couple of chords that you're not used to so much. And then let's add in the other basic open chords and bar chords and learn the whole song. Here we go. By the way, the chat works here. If you're live watching right now, I see I have some people that watch me right now. You can take advantage of the chat. Say hello to me. Ask me a question. It's fine. So here we go. In the song, you're going to have a diminished chord, which I talked about in one of my other previous lessons here on YouTube. Basically, you just take a D chord, move it back a fret, move it up a string, and put that pinky finger in on the first string, second fret. That's your D sharp diminished. Hey, Ted, nice to see you. Ted's in the club. So you're going to need this this diminished. This is a D sharp note, also known as E flat. So we'll call it like an E flat diminished. And it always comes in right after a D. So it just makes it nice and easy, like that. The only other chord that you're going to need here that might be a little different is if you take a C chord shape, right, and you put your pinky on the fourth string. It is the third string. Geez, who's the teacher now? It's the third string. By the way, when you're live on YouTube, your whole video is backwards when you're looking at yourself. So not backwards to you guys, though. It plays well. But when you're playing a C chord, if you want to make it a C7, you put your pinky on that third string. It's the third smallest string, third fret. Real comfortable. It makes it called a C7th. Very bluesy. Now, if you bring that up one fret, you get to a C sharp 7th, because this is a C sharp note. So the chord you're going to need is a C sharp 7th in the song, and you're also going to need this E flat diminished chord. The rest are just basic major and minor chords. You can play the song. You could have you could have Bob Weir sit next to you and sing it with the way that I'm going to show it to you right now. So here we go. A. I'm on the A, then I go to C sharp 7, F sharp minor to E, then the D, then the E flat diminished. I go back to A, and then I go to F sharp major this time. And then I go to B major, and then I go to D. Here we go, I'll do it again. I'm on the A, C sharp 7, F sharp minor E to the D, E flat diminished. I'm on the A, and then I go to F sharp major, I go to B major, I go to D. Goes to show you don't ever know it. Watch each card you play it slow. So you do that same first section again, where it gets to that diminished, and now you get to that chorus, which is a lot easier. A, the A to the G to the D. Don't you let that D go down. Wait till that D go around. A, G, G, D, D, A. That's where you get your mixed lead. Anyway, I even threw in a little weird note there. Sometimes you can add a note that's not even technically mixolydian just to have your own sound. But everything really comes about because you start, in my opinion, I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of dead students and thousands of guitar students overall in my 27th year of teaching now. What makes the most sense is learning how to be a guitar player that can play chords simply. And you should learn how to organize that study. So you're taking your time, you're learning this chord, you're learning that chord, you put them in categories. So, in my club, there's a whole classroom section, all these different categories of pre-recorded videos, in addition to seeing me live. There's a calendar that shows when the club members can see me live and ask questions and all that. But you get to work at your own pace. And like one of the many categories is chords. And it's like, and every video is under 15 minutes, and it's like open chords, then it's bar chords. Okay. And I tell my students, okay, before you get to the next category called 4-string chords and triads and 4-part harmony chords and the diminished chords and all that, before you get there, maybe pause after you learn the open chords and bar chords pretty well, jump into the theory category, which I have a picture of Phil as the picture of that category. Of course, Phil knew all that theory, classically trained, musical mind. And you go into the theory part and you learn watch the first couple of videos of that, and you start seeing how the bar chords connect. Right? So when you're sitting on that A and you're like, I'm on the 1 and I'm on the 3, the 6 to the 5 to the 4, then diminishes like a passing tone chord. I'm on the 1 and then I go to the 6 and then the 2 and then the 4. So I'm playing bass, I could do those numbers, be like 1, 3, which is so cool. And then the 6, 5, 4, 5, 5, 1, 1 to the 6, and then the 2, 4. And Jerry would do that, hitting those single bass notes as ways to hear the bass and the guitar separated, A little walk, A flat, G, F sharp, to the B, D. Okay. I'm kind of overdoing it with some walks there, but hopefully you get the drift. I'll also be teaching some lead stuff to my VIP club tonight over that A. Simple stuff like, how do I just not sound awful, Mike? How would I? It's a process, just like with the chords. You go into the lead category. It's a picture of Jerry going like this in my classroom, and you take a one step at a time on the ladder. Understand the pentatonic, understand the modes, and of course, there's a very popular category called triads that connects it all together. So if you're type of guitar player that is stuck and all that kind of stuff, please consider my free guitar club. I have different tiers. Of course, you can move up and see more of me, but I love that there's a free option just to get a little bit more than what you get here on YouTube. So just check out the link in the description. All right, guys. And hey, if you join the VIP, I'm going on in 47 minutes from now. You can continue this lesson and a lot more. We're doing a lot tonight. All right, guys. Hope to see you in the free club. Peace. Thanks for your support here on YouTube. See ya.